This is Cthulhu Shield. This is a specialized piece of hardware that allows me to feed into my mind data from anything through my tongue. If for some reason I go deaf, I can learn to hear through sensations on my tongue using this piece of hardware. But this video is not about this. This video is about this thing. This is called Arduino Uno, and this is frankly one of the most interesting things to have come out of the open source hardware community. Yes, this is open source, which means you can take the design from online and build it yourself and sell it in an open market. It's completely legal to do so. Unlike the Shield, which is a very specialized hardware which does just one thing, Arduino is a general purpose computer, which means it can do theoretically anything that your phone can do, that your computer can do. And this is 400 rupees. You buy it in bulk, you can get it for 200 rupees. This video is about a very fundamental question about how hardware and software interact. This is my question. This is my doubt. How can a device that is physically fixed, how is this able to create every program possible? If this device is doing something new, then physically something is changing. What is changing if all the circuits are already connected? I don't understand. Yes, it is a Turing machine. Yes, you can understand the Turing machine. Yes, but what's happening physically? I just need to have an intuition. Think about the question here. There is a lot of echo in this room. Let's practice. Let's practice thinking in the first principles. All electronics are electrons flowing through the wires. All kinds of electronics. All electronics are at the very atomic level is just electrons flowing through the circuit. And electrons flowing through the circuit depend on the voltage. In order to change the flow of electrons, you have to change the voltage. Have you ever thought about how you can do anything with a computer? Just put anything on it. Any app would run, any game would run, you can actually program on your laptop and do anything you want. When you write a program on your computer, when you open a new website, when a new picture is clicked, when you send a new message on WhatsApp to your friend, if that's a new message, that's a completely new flow of information through that circuit. That means, let this pass. Who's driving a truck in lockdown? Just kidding. They are essentials. If you change the software, the current flow through your circuits are changing. If the current flow through the circuits of your electronics are changing, the voltage is changing. That is true. That is true. Now the question is, how is software able to change the voltage of the hardware, right? It's very important to understand the problem here. Remember, what we need is something that converts information into change in voltage. Something called transistors does exactly that. This is a transistor and it has 3 pins coming out of it. This is the circuit diagram of a transistor. There are 3 connections to the outside world. The first one is where the current flows in. The second one is where the current flows out. And the third one decides whether the current flows or not. The middle one, the base, is where information comes in. This base actually controls the flow of current in the other two, going from top to bottom. If a 0 comes through, which is low, there is no current flow in these two. If the information coming through is 1, means high, then there is a current flow. If we find something like this, that will solve our problem. And that's exactly what transistors do. They can do this so quickly. In your phones, this is happening billions of times in a second. This is the reason everything is possible. In your phone, there are transistors. Each one is 50 nanometers in size. The width of a piece of paper is 100,000 nanometers. Divide by 50 nanometers, how much is that? 2,000 transistors. 2,000 transistors can live in the width of a piece of paper. Using these transistors, you can build gates, the logic gates, AND gate, OR gate, NOT gate, XOR gate. The logic gates are the next level of complexity. Using those gates, you can build microprocessors. That's a complete chain of complexity that we have managed to create over the last 100 years. We are literally manipulating electromagnetic waves through our minds. Wow. That sounds very fascinating, right? And it is true. You send me a message, you write a comment down there, which will send a notification to my laptop when I open the video again and I read your message. At that moment, my laptop has these electromagnetic waves created because of your comments, because of what you wrote. So comment. If you like this video, press the like button. So take this opportunity to do that. And also subscribe to my channel. And also share this video.